Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to focus our time and attention here in my kitchen. We're going to reorganize, do a little decluttering, and some major deep cleaning. I also plan on making a really delicious healthy granola recipe, and I wanted to mention that today's video is brought to you by Osea, and we will hear more about them in just a bit. This recipe is so easy and versatile. You can really sort of cater it to your own tastes and preferences. This is my basic version. Sometimes I like to add fruit or chocolate chips for the kiddos, but this is just the basic version. So I added 6 cups of whole grain gluten-free oats, about a cup of chopped walnuts, a cup and a half of shredded coconut. Now, if you didn't like coconut, obviously you could leave this out, but I love the taste of it in the granola. The kids do too. It smells so good. Then I added about 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. You could also add pumpkin pie spice or apple pie spice. I added a half a cup of chia seeds, a half a cup of hemp seeds, and then a half a cup of wheat germ. So much fiber packed in this granola in the morning. It's really good for you and your family. We really love it. So that's all of the dry ingredients. I just mix that up and then we'll go ahead and add the wet ingredients. Now for the wet ingredients, I have a 1/4 cup of melted butter, a half a cup of maple syrup, and then I'm gonna add a half a cup of coconut oil. Now you cannot taste the coconut oil once it's baked, I promise, but it gives the granola great flavor. So I'm pouring all of that into my dry ingredients. I'm gonna mix that up really good. The best way to do this is with your hands. I was just going slow on this day since I was filming and used a wooden spoon. But once you have it all mixed up and combined, then you want to put it on a cookie sheet with a piece of parchment paper. It's going to look like a lot, but I promise it will fit perfectly on a standard cookie sheet. Then I just spread it out evenly, or as evenly as I can, and I pop it in my oven at 300 degrees for about 40 minutes. Now, if you like your granola really crispy, you might want to do 45 minutes. If you like it less crispy, then maybe 30 or 35 minutes. But this will make your kitchen smell so good. I wanted to just take a quick moment and thank today's video sponsor, Osea. I love skincare. I am always trying new product. It's early in the morning when I'm filming this. If I sound a little groggy, I'm just getting ready to do my skincare, and I wanted to tell you guys about a product that I am loving for my sensitive dry skin. I've been using the Osea Advanced Protection Cream, and this is so rich and luxurious. It is very thick. I don't know if you can see that. I've been just taking a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. So this jar is gonna last me all through the winter, if not longer. It firms and reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It adds hydration to the skin. It's like a glass of water for your skin. So I've really been loving this and enjoying this product. And after I wash, after I cleanse and use my serums, I just kind of pat it on, and oh, it's like I said, it's like a glass of water for your face. It feels so good. I have no makeup on right now. I've been using this morning and night, and I can tell such a difference in just kind of the calmness. It's really helped my hyperpigmentation. I tend to get red and dry, but I feel like I'm very clear right now and super moisturized. So I've been loving this. I wanted to share it with you today. Another product I just had to tell you about was the Ocean Eyes Eye Serum. This is an age-defying eye serum. It's got tons of amazing ingredients for the look and appearance of fine lines and wrinkles around your eyes. and talk about a little afternoon pick-me-up. Now I've been using this morning and night, but sometimes I will sneak in here in the afternoon when I just need to feel refreshed, and it's cool to the touch. So you just come in here, put this on, and it feels so amazing. It helps with puffiness. It just really is cooling to the eyes and feels amazing. So this is another product that I've been loving, but you guys saw me use the Ocean Cleanser, very gentle, very calming for sensitive skin, as well as the hyaluronic acid sea serum. So if you're interested in any of these products, especially the Advanced Protection Cream, you can use code AmyFritz_ADV for 10% off. Be sure to check out everything down in my description below. I will have it linked for you guys. And thanks again, Osea, for sponsoring today's video. And judging by the look on my face here, you can see just how bad my refrigerator had gotten over the last month or two. The holidays just got to me. Everything just kind of piled up. So today was the day I decided to take everything out. We're gonna wipe the surfaces down, declutter, get rid of expired items, and reorganize. And let me tell you, it felt so good. I have to say, my motto is always, a done something is better than a perfect nothing. This is not Pinterest perfect organization, it's real life. And while I wanted to take every drawer and shelf out and let them soak for 20 minutes or an hour, I didn't have that kind of time. A done something is better than a perfect nothing. So what I did was I took some hot water and vinegar, sprayed the fridge down, and gave it a really good wiping. I find that if I do this every couple of months, I don't need to deep clean as often. So that's what we're doing, and then we'll put everything back. I think that when all of the holiday decor goes away and the new year begins, we have this instinctual need to nest and declutter and reorganize our homes and just get a fresh start. I have been working around the house daily, just tackling little bits at a time. You don't have to have it all done in January. You can take a couple months if you need. Just tackle one area once a day for 20 or 30 minutes, and your home will be transformed in about a month or two. So that was sort of the mindset that I had on this day. Typically when I do a deep kitchen clean, I want to clean every appliance and clean the baseboards and do all the crazy things, but I really just needed to focus on the areas that were causing me stress first, prioritize those, focus my energy on that, and then the rest can be saved for another day. So I encourage you, don't let videos on Instagram or YouTube where someone is doing all the things just stress you out. Just tackle one little project day by day. Okay, so that was perfect timing. As soon as I was done with the refrigerator, the granola was done. If you could smell my kitchen, oh my word, it smells like cinnamon. Oh, it smells so good. But I think I'm gonna open a window actually and let some fresh air in. I forgot to do that earlier. Gross. And then I just wanted to quickly show you just a little close up of the fridge and how it turned out. Now, I will say my fridge is pretty lean right now, so of course it's gonna look cleaner, but I still have a couple meals to make. We're still good until the weekend at this point. It's Wednesday, and so I'm just gonna show you. It looks so much better, so much more organized. Got my veggies in these drawers. I'm out of berries, I'm realizing, but that's okay. This drawer I didn't actually clean out because it was pretty organized. I keep all of my deli cheeses and shredded cheeses on this side, some of my block cheese here, and then some of my like feta, blue cheese, Parmesan. And then these almond flour wraps are really good. I eat these with turkey and cheese for lunch quite a bit. Got some leftovers here, more dairy items, bigger items. I think it looks pretty good. I'm feeling a lot better. After I finished the fridge, I went ahead and finished loading the dishwasher. I had some Tupperware and things that needed to go in, and I also had just a little bit of extra room in the dishwasher and I wanted to run it. So I went ahead and washed Maggie's food and water bowl. I encourage you, if you have a little bit of extra room in your dishwasher before you load it, make sure you grab something around the house that's dishwasher safe that you can clean that maybe hasn't been cleaned in a while. And speaking of Maggie, anytime I open the dishwasher, she hears it and she comes running because she knows there's dirty dishes she can have at it. And it's always so funny. I always feel bad closing it on her, but she loves the dirty dishwasher, that's for sure. Another thing at the top of my priority list was to deep clean my trash cans and trash can cabinets. I noticed over the last couple of weeks that they had gotten really dirty and just gross. So I emptied out the trash, I sprayed my trash cans and that entire area with more vinegar, and I ran these in the sink with hot soapy water and gave them a good scrub. And I'm sure this eliminated so many odors in my kitchen. You don't realize how gross your trash can is until you get in there and you're scrubbing. Not the funnest thing in the world to do, but I felt so much better having it done. If you can't tell, I do nothing around this house alone. Maggie is my best bud. She's always by my side no matter what I'm doing. She's always along for the ride. She's definitely a good cleaning companion. But I ended up taking my Shark vacuum with the little attachment and vacuuming behind this cabinet because I couldn't reach with my hands, and it made a world of difference. Oh, feels so good. If you're wondering what the little compartment is behind the trash can, that's for a roll of trash bags, which is super nice. So easy to change out to keep trash bags in there. And now that the granola is cooled off, I'm just storing it away in one of my glass canisters. It looks so pretty sitting out. It's a quick, easy snack or breakfast all week long. I usually make a batch more like every 10 days, I would say. It lasts a little over a week for my family of 5. But now that that's done, and now that my stress items, the fridge and the trash cans, the items that were giving me anxiety that I finally have done, it feels so good. Now that I have those put away and reset and out of mind, I can focus on deep cleaning the kitchen. So next we will focus on all of the surfaces, the outside of my appliances, just get everything feeling really fresh and clean. Before I wipe down any surface in my kitchen when I'm doing a deep clean, I always remove every item off of the countertops and any surface that I'm going to be cleaning. So the shelves, the cabinets, take everything out. Not only does this help me to clean better and faster, but it gives me a fresh new perspective anytime I do a deep clean, to where if I want to move things around or change things up, it's easy to do. As I was taking things off the counters, I decided it was also bath time for my plants. So you'll see me moving some of my house plants into the sink. I recently did a video of a little antique and houseplant haul and sort of shared how I styled these in my home, so definitely check that out if you missed it. But I like to water all my plants in the sink, and then I figured while I was wiping all the surfaces down, they could drain out, and then by the time I was done cleaning the kitchen, I could put them all away and they wouldn't be dripping wet, if that makes sense. So just giving them a quick watering and then we'll be good to go. Here's just one example of my kitchen being ultra neglected. I can tell if I'm in a season or even just a week of a lot of cooking and being busy, my stove gets just gross, if I'm being totally honest. So we're gonna deep clean this area. We're gonna get it done today. I started by vacuuming up just excess crumbs, and then I'm taking my Wyman's stovetop cleaner that really helps degrease the stove, and a little brush, and I'm gonna scrub everything away. As far as the little grates and then the plates on top of the grates and the front surface, the stainless steel portion of my oven, I'm going to use again a microfiber cloth and my vinegar solution. I pretty much use that everywhere except for my countertops. I don't use vinegar on my quartz. I use something else, but pretty much every other surface gets touched with vinegar. It's just my favorite. It's natural, it's clean, it smells nice, and it goes a long way. It's really inexpensive. Definitely my favorite thing to clean with. For the longest time, I had no idea that these handles came off. I feel like I was living under a rock. So now that I know, I always take them off to really get in all the nooks and crannies, and I take time to wipe every single handle and disinfect because it's definitely a high touch point area. The stovetop took a little longer than I anticipated, so I felt like my plants were ready to be moved at this point, and I decided to let my sink soak in a little bit of bleach while I worked on the rest of the kitchen. So I'm using my Clorox clinging bleach gel. This is my favorite product to use on my cast iron porcelain white sink. It works so well. I used soft scrub for a long time, and typically I don't love to clean with bleach a lot, but every once in a while when I'm doing a deep clean, I use it because it's just the best on my white sink. So I am just squirting that all over my sink, brushing all over the surface of my sink so that it's completely coated and covered, and I'm gonna let that sit and soak while I clean my cabinets. Now for my cabinets, I'm just gonna use, again, hot water and a little bit of vinegar with a microfiber cloth, and I'll just hit every nook and cranny of my cabinets with that. At this point, I definitely don't regret an all-white kitchen, but it can be tricky to keep clean. You'll notice a lot more dirt and smudges, but as long as I do a deep clean of the cabinets and counters every month or two, it's really not so bad. A lot of it is just maintenance and making sure that you're cleaning on a regular basis, but I still love our kitchen. It's been such a blessing to us and it serves us really well. We finally feel like we're at home here in this house, and it has been almost 2 years. On January 17th, it will be 2 years since we moved into the house, which I'm not sure which day this video is going live, but it's just crazy to think how far it's come. I'm planning on doing a 2-year update video and just share all of the before and afters here in the next month or so, so be on the lookout for that one. Half the battle when it comes to deep cleaning an entire space is just getting started. I encourage you, if you've been putting off deep cleaning a space in your home, set a timer for 15 minutes, put this video up, or I have a bunch of other cleaning videos here on YouTube, and let that serve as a timer for you and just focus on one thing. All of the dopamine from the satisfaction of a clean space in your home is going to motivate you to want to keep going. A lot of days I don't feel motivated, but I know that if I can just start, the rest will take care of itself. And as I finish sections, I'm putting decor and things back, starting with this little vignette. I talk about this all the time, but I love having a cozy lamp here in my kitchen. I leave it here year round, but I especially love it in those dreary winter months. It's very uplifting. But since we were finishing off this section, I decided to go ahead and clean the sink. Because I let that bleach sit for a long time, scrubbing it was a breeze, and it was so sparkly and clean once I got it rinsed. There is something so satisfying about a fresh, clean sink. I try to just declutter as I go, and I noticed under my kitchen sink it was getting a little chaotic, so I removed the things I don't use every single day to take to the laundry room, and I reset under this space, and it was a quick tidy. Again, not perfect, but got it done. And then there's nothing like a fresh, clean tea towel for doing dishes. But I have found that vinegar is my favorite product to use on stainless steel. I know I talked about this earlier in the video, but you'll notice here just simple microfiber cloth with vinegar and water on stainless steel, on glass, on so many surfaces in your home really gets the job done. And in the same way I love the lamp in the winter months, I also love a good houseplant. It's such a fresh pop of color, it's very uplifting, and it's nice to just have something living here in the kitchen when it's so gloomy and dreary outside. Which, speaking of gloomy and dreary, I hope the lighting in today's video has been okay. I know it's a little darker than normal, but just consider it cozy ambient lighting. But now we're working our way over to my little coffee nook. I opted not to take everything off the shelves. The ironstone is kind of a pain to move, and I had dusted it probably about a month or so ago, so we'll tackle that another day. I just didn't have the time or the energy to do that. But underneath, we're going to wipe down the surfaces, get my Nespresso all set up, and I like to hide cords with cutting boards. That's a little tip I have for you. It works so well. So I ended up plugging in my Nespresso there as always, and my diffuser, which today, just because everything was so clean and fresh feeling, I decided to do tangerine, thieves, and spearmint. I love this combo. It's very fresh. The spearmint is just such a clean scent with that hint of citrus. So good. I just did probably 3 or 4 drops of each. I always get asked about this lantern diffuser when I post it here on my channel, and it's from Young Living. I don't sell Young Living. I bought this years ago. I love it. They still sell it, but to be totally honest, it costs like triple the price of what it cost when I bought it a few years ago. But if you look on the Young Living website, you'll find it. Just search lantern diffuser if you are interested. And now that we're tackling this portion of the lower cabinets, I decided it was a good time to give my microwave a deep clean. Having a drawer microwave is awesome. Cleaning it is so unbelievably easy. It's spacious. I can get around to all the nooks and crannies. I sprayed it down first and then wiped all of that food and gunk or whatever that is with a paper towel just to get any excess off. And then I spray it again and go in with my microfiber just to make sure it's nice and clean. It's really easy as someone who spends her days working in the home to equate my worth to my productivity and everything I get done around the house. But I just wanted to remind you and encourage you, because I so often struggle with this as well, that no matter what you get done in your home or what you don't get done in your home today, you are loved, you are enough, and there is grace every day. If you mess up and you have a day where you just feel like you didn't reach that benchmark, it's okay. There's always tomorrow. There's new mercies tomorrow. But today you're enough, and you as a person matter way more than what your house looks like or what you got done. And I just feel like somebody needed to hear that today. Maybe it was me, who knows, but I hope that encourages someone. And then the very last thing after we have tackled this space from top to bottom is mopping the floors, which I'm so excited about. I'm using this, it's called the Joy Moop. It's a mop, but it is awesome. On one side you fill it up with hot water. I added some vinegar, and you're able to saturate the mop on that side and then wring it out on the other side, and all the dirty water catches on the opposite side. And this is awesome. I mean, I was totally influenced when I saw this on Amazon. I had to snatch it up. I've been using it for about 4 or 5 months now, and I love it for my LVP floors. It works really well, but I was so happy to get the floor nice and squeaky clean. I felt like it was so dirty after cleaning the entire kitchen, and it was definitely the cherry on top of the sundae.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain.
Well, friends, here's a look at my clean, fresh kitchen for the new year. I hope you enjoyed decluttering, organizing, and cleaning with me today, and I hope that this video helped you tackle something in your own home. If you liked today's video, be sure to share it with a friend and hit that little red subscribe button before you leave today, and I will see you guys really soon in my next one. Bye!